Just another example of Diesel Deal's misrepresentation. Again, on the receipt that they produced, says also a new starter in addition to new ball joints, tie rods, steering box, all that. It also says new starter. That is not a new starter. These guys are full-on liars. Now, it did say that there is a new transmission, and yep, looks like they did that. But look at this. The bracket that holds the support lines on here is not even on there. The bolts are bent. I mean, look at the way the bolts are bent. The bolts aren't even correct, and it's supposed to be holding this line. It's like a support for this transmission line. They didn't put that back on. And look at the dipstick. The dipstick is not even in all of the way. So when they put this together, they didn't even seal up the transmission correctly. Okay, here's another shot of that U-joint that was supposedly replaced. Those have not been replaced. Those are probably factory. Okay, so again, talked to Jordan the other day and said, I want to know the company who supposedly did all this work for you, and is it possible that they said they did it and charged you for it? No, that's not possible, he says. And I said, well, who's the company that did it? Oh, we did it ourselves. So right there, I'm gonna tell you, man, what they're doing is they're producing receipts for work from their own shop. They're at their own property. They're saying, well, we've replaced the starter, we've replaced the U-joints and ball joints, we've replaced the tie rod ends. Truck needs nothing. We've replaced the steering box. This thing has the factory steering box still on it, the Ford factory steering box. Literally everything on this truck that they said, they produced almost an $8,000 receipt. It's all misrepresentation. They've produced documents to make it seem like the things you can't see have all been done. Don't worry about it. And then when you get it, here's what they told me. Well, you chose to buy a truck sight unseen. Sorry, I have documentation showing all that stuff's been replaced. Really? That's a new starter? No, it's not. Now remember, this receipt showed this truck had this all done at 188,200 and something miles. It has 188.5 on it now. Come on, that is not a new starter. The steering box has not been replaced. It's the factory steering box, and they're producing receipts for all of this crap. This transmission that they say, oh yeah, 18,000 mile warranty, 18-month, 18,000 mile warranty. They didn't even seal it. It's the drain plug thing is not even in all the way. They didn't even put the brackets back on. And guess who was the dealership that put the transmission in? Diesel Deals. I wonder if they would be good on their warranty, or if they'd find some way out of that too. So they replaced the transmission and claimed they did a starter, put a crap old starter back on. It still works. Why would you produce a receipt saying you did all this stuff when you didn't? It's all about lies and misrepresentation. They're producing documents to hope that you're all dumb suckers like me and trust them, because they produced a receipt. They're thieves. They're scammers and thieves. And we're going to wind up having to go to court over this, because as I'm talking to him, trying to do some settlements with him and showing them these videos, he's telling me, well, the truck left in excellent condition. I mean, come on. It's got 300 miles on it more than when these parts were supposedly replaced. Are you kidding? You think that's a new U-joint? Ball joints and stuff? No, it's not. I mean, the suspension, everything's been painted over. This is all paint on old stuff. They just sprayed it. And that U-joint, that's the part that didn't get sprayed by their undercoating rhino lining. They're thieves, you guys. Diesel Deals. Do not buy from these guys.